AskReddit by Ad Astra 2806. Men in 40s and above, what are the life tips advice that you will give for the men in 30s? Start now. Whatever it is, start now. Running, learning a new skill, life insurance, speak to a therapist, saving for retirement. Just start now. Life can start after 40, it did for me, but you don't need to wait. This one feels very important. I know jack shit here as a 31-year man, but I can say that starting new skills in the last year has been great for my mental health, and I fully intend to keep on learning new stuff because it's fun. Do not stay in a bad relationship just because it is scary to be alone. Or because you feel sorry for her. I did that. Huge mistake. Exercise is necessary to maximize quality of life as you age. Absolutely, your body is like a car. Take care of it and you will get lots of mileage instead of an old wreck. By the way, you can always find the time. Eat well. Exercise. Take care of your teeth. Be kind. Your teeth? As in flossing? Calm the fuck down. Learn how to apologize correctly. Don't hold on to anger for so long. Take the initiative to start things. Go along with things your wife, girlfriend, husband, partner wants to do, even if it seems lame or boring at first. How do you apologize correctly? It seems something that truly would be useful. Kids grow up quick. No one ever went into their grave wishing they called in sick less. I read or heard a comment somewhere explaining how little time you actually have with your kids. I'm paraphrasing, but it goes something: you only have 6-8 attempts to make Santa special, 12-16 attempts to give them a great birthday, 1 high school graduation, etc. Your 20s are about finding your limits. Your 30s are about finding a balance. What if I'm 33 and still pushing my body and mind to the limit? Heart attack in the early 40s? Learn to maintain your social connections and form new ones, like calling and messaging friends out of the blue and organizing outings. Also be able to open up with your feelings to them. The number one indicator of your health is your social health, more than diet or not smoking or anything. Loneliness will destroy your body and soul, and it gets easier and easier to become isolated and disengaged as you age, especially as a man. This one is so true. I reconnected with old friends from high school during my 30s and really made efforts to strengthen the friendships I have. It's really important for mental health moving forward as you get older. Make this a priority. If you don't make it in your 30s, you can still make it in your 40s. Thanks for this. I'm 32 and trying to start out from nothing in a new career, and it's easy to feel behind others. Relationships are work. If you don't work, you don't flourish. If romantic, actually get to know someone. Wait 4 seasons before you take the next step. Also, love isn't 50/50. It's 100/100. Forgive often, laugh often, don't stop dating the person you are with. Always date your spouse. Stay in some kind of reasonable shape. You don't have to be a fitness junkie, but doing some functional work in the gym 3-4 times a week will pay off when you are 40 plus. It gets a lot harder to get started the older you get. The big 3 and some cardio is a solid foundation. Don't wait for perfect, it will probably never come. The good enough that you have is probably good enough. Stop looking for a way out and just fix it. There are going to be bumps in the road. Sex isn't everything. You don't want to be out here unless you absolutely have to. It's basically the purge out here. Keep working on yourself professionally. They are inventing new ways to pay you less every day. Or not pay you at all. Also, if you work an office type job, yoga will help a lot as you get older. All that sitting is brutal on your muscles. Start taking care of yourself. Not because you're gonna break down, But because your 40s feel best when you're on the verge of new challenges, not when you're a broke down wreck just trying to get to an age when you can justify your brokenness. I always pushed my body right to the edge, right up until 40. Ice helps, but it doesn't fix all the little tears and hurts you accumulate over the years. If I had it to do over, I don't know that I could talk myself into taking it easier, but I would try. Nowadays, everything hurts. Every major joint has been mildly injured, at least. I have torn ligaments, bone fragments, calcium deposits, cauliflower ear, tinnitus, and a neck that feels like my vertebrae have been replaced by misshapen rocks. If you should ever be unfortunate enough to find yourself in my position, stretch. Stretch every day, all day. Be good to your knees and your back and start getting in better shape now. My neighbor is about 5-6 years older than me and has continually reminded me to take care of your back, but I'm strong. Didn't think much of it. Well, we just had our first kid here in my 40th year, and my back hates me. Between lifting a 12-pound human off the floor and hunching over cleaning bottle after bottle, I need some pain meds and a heating pad regularly. The 40s are in my rearview mirror, but when I was in my young 30s with a toddler and one on the way, I was in a sauna at the gym and there were 2 late 40 guys in there. I overheard on saying to the other maybe if I'd just spent more time with her when she was younger. They left and I didn't hear anything else. Jesus, that hit me and stuck with me. I was determined I would never say anything like that. Time with your kids, man. Time with your kids. Cats in the cradle intensifies. Appreciate your prostates while they're functional. That's right, 2 knuckles is what I always recommend. Regular dental checkups, floss consistently, wear more sunscreen. Dropping this speech song on ya in case you weren't sure of the fellow Redditor's advice. Everybody's free to wear sunscreen. Originally it was a column written by journalist Mary Schmidt of the Chicago Tribune and turned into a song by Australian everything in film guy Baz Luhrmann. Go for walks. Seriously, start taking walks at least 2 miles whenever possible. Your metabolism is about to completely tank. Don't stay angry. There's a lot of shit that you can't change and you just have to deal with it. But you can control how much and how long it affects you. Have frank conversations with your parents about what they want as they age. Get every detail from them, wishes, bank account numbers, insurance info, will, etc. Cover every detail you can while they are cognizant. It can be uncomfortable but not as bad as not knowing and the chaos that can ensue. Self-care. Don't buy useless junk, and travel. Stop drinking like you are 20. Acid reflux shut drinking down for me, and I'm telling you because it's a good thing. Get that 401k saving up. My company matches half of your contribution when you contribute at least 6%. With crippling student loan debt and cost of living, I can barely afford doing 6. But I know it's turning down free money if I don't, so I slog through it. Better to marry late than marry wrong. Save money. Focus on sexual and heart health. Keep living like you are still in your 20s. I will, playing Civilization 5 16 hours straight until 5 AM. Don't think you're gonna know better when you're 40. Yep. I thought I'd know better. Nope. All I know is that I know nothing.